4 metres, Destacado second, third out wide Birdswood, then Bowers best, Carolina Return made ground, Resin Star back in behind them, followed by Fancy's Queen, Olga Miss, in behind them My Skite, then Timmy 2, Atomic View, Transporter, Lister Knight, and last in was Butler.
12.10.7, race 5 at Moonee Valley, 12.10 and 7. Fairly clear cut there. Albion Park, let's update the market on the next event, which is race 5. The
Classy Spider left beautifully. She zips straight to the lead. She leads 4 lengths at the winning post the first time. Why Worry second, going to third Masada Park, and right behind those, Burning Lucky, Fire Cape, I'm Gina and River Ridge. Classy Spider led 4 lengths into the back from Why Worry, Masada Park and Burning Lucky. 2 behind those was I'm Gina, Fire Cape and River Ridge. Classy Spider's the leader. She's tiring. Why Worry wearing her down. Classy Spider turned in front. Why Worry goes to Classy Spider. Classy Spider. Why Worry's nailed her and got up. Why Worry on the outside wins on a nose. Classy Spider getting up for third Masada Park. Right behind those I'm Gina, Fire Cape, Burning Lucky, and last of all River Ridge.
Great run. Number 3, Why Worry.
Majestic Mission, the odds-on favourite. They're set. Blue light up. They're racing. From the terrace on the inside, got out smartly. Jenny May is showing speed soon after the jump. Triple LJ also got away well. LG and coming through the centre to join in as Prinsloo Bell as they reached the judge the first time. They were followed by Happy Joseph settling into a handy spot, although it's caught deep on the run out of the straight now. Followed further back by Sunshine Babe, and Majestic Mission's about 4 lengths away at the tail of the field. Into the back the first time, and Jenny May found the fence and led. Happy Joseph moves up second on the outside. From the terrace slips over onto the fence and is running third, followed by Triple LG. Breaking the field then to Sunshine Babe, picking up ground on the inside, followed on its outside by Rosemont Tradition, and then a break to Prinsloo Bell and a couple of lengths back to Majestic Mission at the tail of the field. Going on towards the top corner, they've got about 1,400 metres left to travel, and Jenny May is the leader, showing out by a length on Happy Joseph, followed by From the Terrace, who's tucked away third on the inside. Triple LG is 1 by 1. On the rail next is Sunshine Babe coming up to the home corner, followed by Rosemont Tradition, and then a break to Prinsloo Bell, and last of the main bunch is Majestic Mission with Land Strike, some 40 metres back but picking up ground. Bell at the judge this time as they turn the corner, and Jenny May is the leader, showing out by a length on Happy Joseph facing the breeze. From the Terrace enjoying a lovely run on the leader's back. 1 by 1 is Triple LG, followed by Sunshine Babe next over on the inside as they come past the judge, and then Rosemont Tradition. A length further back on the outside then here's Prinsloo Bell, followed by Majestic Mission, and Land Strike doing a good job to pick them up as at the tail of the field. Going into the back straight after the bell. They've got 850 metres left to run, and Jenny May almost joined in the lead by Happy Joseph, a length away to From the Terrace. He's about to let the favourite go now, Majestic Mission, and by gee, it's got a sprint on it. Majestic Mission taking off from the tail of the field has raced up past midfield already, followed on the inside by Sunshine Babe as they head on towards the 400. Rosemont Tradition's a fair way back, and so too is Prinsloo Bell at the 400 metre mark, and Jenny May is tackled and headed off by Majestic Mission. Majestic Mission let Reppers race to the lead and shot away from Jenny May in second spot. From the Terrace having trouble getting off the fence behind those, and then Happy Joseph, followed at the head of the others by Triple LG, but Majestic Mission is flying as they come to the corner. He's raced away. He's 4 or 5 lengths in front as they straighten up. Jenny May, and here's From the Terrace getting out and running on strongly. Majestic Mission's got a nice break. He's about 3 in front, but here comes From the Terrace. From the Terrace going out after Majestic Mission. Majestic Mission stopping close to home, and From the Terrace got him. From the Terrace right on the line, got up to beat Majestic Mission. A long way back third was Prinsloo Bell from Jenny May, and then Sunshine Babe, followed by Triple LG, Happy Joseph, and then a long way back to Rosemont Tradition and Land Strike.
110.8 Newcastle race 7, 110 and 8. Moonee Valley Zululu at 170, 130.
Samuel Morgan drops to the rear of the field. Crown the King had too much speed for them. Heading towards the 1700, it's Crown the King in front by 1 length on Mentor Man parked out. Romeo's Fortune third the fence. Second mate is 3 wide and now being allowed to stride forward. Just behind them Yarrawonga Prince from Wipe Off fifth the fence. A length and a half to Gold Stakes from Robin Loggy and Trio Court. Speed Monarch now saving ground along the fence from Dirty Diana, and Samuel Morgan 2 lengths behind them at the rear. 35.3 the lead time, and it's Crown the King fired up. He's travelling boldly. Crown the King leads by 1 length on second mate, who's now racing at the leader's wheel. Romeo's Fortune tucked away third, and Mentor Man now receives cover. He's 1 out and 1 back on the outside of Wipe Off. Yarrawonga Prince is 1 by 2. Speed Monarch slides forward to be 7th defence. Then Gold Stakes, Robin Loggy, Trio Court third last. Dirty Diana second last, and Samuel Morgan still at the rear of the field. 31.6 for the first quarter. Down to the winning post, 1 lap, 1,000 metres out, and it's Crown the King. The pace slows in the middle stages. Crown the King by 3 parts on second mate. Romeo's Fortune in third place, Mentor Man fourth. Then Wipe Up fifth offence. They're followed next by Yarrawonga Prince. Then Speed Monarch midfit on the fence. Dirty Diana 3 wide, starting a run from Gold Stakes. Samuel Morgan tracking 4 behind Dirty Diana. Robin Loggy shuffle back to third last, and Trio Court 2 lengths behind them at the rear. 32.3 for the second quarter. Down the back, 600 from home, and it's Crown the King in front by 1 length on second mate. Out wide, rushing forward is Gold Stakes, and Dirty Diana is 4 wide. Then on the fence is Romeo's Fortune, Mentor Man with nowhere to go. Robin Loggy tracking forward in the centre from Samuel Morgan. Wipe Off next, and they're followed by Yarrawonga Prince with a wall of horses in front of him from Trio Court and Speed Monarch. But Crown the King is kicking at the top of the straight inside the 200. It's Crown the King by 2 lengths on Romeo's Fortune. On the outside, Gold Stakes and Dirty Diana. Then Samuel Morgan. It's Crown the King in front. Romeo's Fortune trying hard. Crown the King in front. Wipe Off getting up on the inside, but Crown the King's going to stall him at bay. Robin Loggy's flying late. Photo very close. Crown the King or the fast finishing Robin Loggy, who really flew late. Third probably Wipe Off, just in front of Romeo's Fortune and the luckless Yarrawonga Prince. Then Dirty Diana, Samuel Morgan, Trio Court, Gold Stakes, Speed Monarch, Mentor Man, and second mate ran last.
Righto, well, it's a photo there for that race at Albion Park. It's a photo.
And racing, beginning well, was Lawrence Desire, but soon after headed by Renegade Squaw. Lawrence Desire going with it though, and by virtue of the inside has the lead out of the straight. Lawrence Desire raced a length in front, tracking it as Lockie's Own. 2 lengths third was Renegade Squaw. They're 3 clear from Joe Special. The outside Fancy Woman, and last of all was Bethanyville. At the top turn, Lawrence Desire is trying to shake off Lockie's Own. They're 5 clear from Renegade Squaw. The others headed by Fancy Woman. To the home turn, Lawrence Desire out wide, still a length and a half in front of Lockie's Own, and drawing away Lawrence Desire. Lawrence Desire by 2. Lawrence Desire first, Lockie's Own second, third Renegade Squaw, followed by Fancy Woman, Bethanyville, and last of all was Joe Special.
3, 7, 10, race 7 at Penrith. 3, 7 and 10 are those placings after the 7th race at Penrith. Now,
other bonuses on track as well. That's Monday. Set though, 22:30 the journey. They're off. Duche began quickly. It'll get across Royal Court in the early stages. You Missed Out was up there, and now Whiskey Cara showing its speed, and it's going to look for the lead. Actually, Duche still hasn't crossed Royal Court up front, so Whiskey Cara's actually out 3 wide and still hasn't got around Duche. Well, that didn't work out to be quite as easy as it looked, but eventually Whiskey Cara's gone to the front, and Duche finds itself without cover. Royal Court on the rails behind the leader. You Missed Out lands 1-1. Further back then, Celestial Charm's well placed, but she's come out wide inside a final edition and will head up towards the leading pack. Clever Chance is 3 back the rails. Further back, 50-50. Satan Commands is a long way back. And last of all, Black Shin Bar, and it's out 3 wide. Well, it took a fair while to sort them right out as they come out of the straight, or race out of the straight. The lead time, 47 seconds. Whiskey Cara led 4 metres Royal Court. Celestial Charm will face the breeze, and Duche now has the 1-1. Clever Chance 3 back the rails. You Missed Out now 1 out 2 back. It's got nothing racing on its inside, although 50-50 might shortly change that as it drives through along the rails. On its outside final edition, second last Satan Commands, and Black Shin Bar was at the tail. Down the back they race just over the lap and a half from home, and it's Whiskey Cara by 3 metres. Celestial Charm the favourite on the outside doing some work. In behind them Royal Court, 1 by 1 Duche, then Clever Chance on the rails, a couple away to You Missed Out. 4 metres further back then to final edition. It's racing around 50-50. Still Satan Commands is second last, and Black Shin Bar was last. First quarter run in 32 seconds as they come into the straight for the bell. And it's Whiskey Cara, still 3 metres clear of Celestial Charm. Royal Court on the inside, Duche 1-1. Now coming 3 wide final edition, following it Satan Commands. Clever Chance needs a lot of luck from the rails. You Missed Out held up in the centre. Down on the inside, 50-50. 50-50 and Black Shin Bar whipped them in. They sprinted up to run that third quarter in 30.7. So they make their way towards the back straight. The leader was Whiskey Cara by a couple of metres to Celestial Charm, still going pretty strongly, the filly. 4 metres Royal Court, Duche not doing enough. Final Edition under pressure. Behind them, Clever Chance can't get out. Satan Commands will have to come 4 wide. Further back in the field then was You Missed Out trying to work clear, and then 50-50 and Black Shin Bar. Off the back, Whiskey Cara joined in, headed now by Celestial Charm. They're nearly 8 metres clear of Satan Commands, coming around them 4 wide, but the leaders are still going well. Then Final Edition, Black Shin Bar's off the track. You Missed Out looking for a split. Into the straight, Celestial Charm about a metre clear. Whiskey Cara fights on there, 12 metres in front of Black Shin Bar. Satan Commands, Celestial Charm in front though. Black Shin Bar racing home late, but Celestial Charm too solid. She wins by 5 metres. Very tight for the miners. I think Whiskey Cara's hung on, but Black Shin Bar's made a big dive on the line. Clever Chance had no luck, came home late. Satan Commands there. Then You Missed Out, clear of 50-50. Final Edition, well back out of it, Royal Court, and Duche was last in.
Haven't had a photo there, Globe Derby race 5. Let's take you to Peter now as we have a look at this market at Wentworth Park.
Ready to jump. Racing, Jessica Bale jumped. Lilac Bouquet's going with it, and then it's a good race for the early lead. Lilac Bouquet with the inside running shades. Jessica Bale at the first corner. In third position was Einstein Miss moving up. 4 then to Leanne's Dash and Bold Express. Then Little Windmill and Malibu Seagull as last of all. Out of the straight and getting away in front. Lilac Bouquet shows the way. Einstein Miss went to second. Jessica Bale is dropping out of it, followed by Leanne's Dash, and passing them was Bold Express. Further back, Little Windmill, Malibu Seagull. Jessica Bale, the favourite, is Stone Motherless last. Here comes Einstein Miss out after Lilac Bouquet. Lilac Bouquet's the leader. Einstein Miss has grabbed it on the inside. Einstein Miss swept to the lead and is coming away. And Einstein Miss goes on to win it nicely from Lilac Bouquet. Third tight, Give It a Little Windmill over Leanne's Dash, and then came Bold Express. Next to last, Malibu Seagull and Jessica Bale. A very disappointing last.
All right, thanks, Pete. Yeah, it was an interesting one, wasn't it, eh? Don't know what happened to Jessica Bale there. Yeah, all right, so the odds-on favourite down the track must have...
Set. Racing. Grey Raven began well with Rolls and Rolls looking for the lead, and also Von Trapper splitting the pair. Just in behind them came Bohemian. Kate's Comet is 3 and 4 out early as Von Trapp worked to an early lead. Our Meadowman settles down 4th last. Ahead of him is Demar Caratros. On his inside is Maya Bibi. 10 metres away, 3rd last is Steel Dawn. Followed on the outside, 2nd last as they settle down by It's Akron. And 8 metres away, Marquita Expo. On the turn in the first circuit, Rolls and Rolls in front. At its will on the outside now is Kate's Comet. In behind them came Rolls and Rolls, followed by Grey Raven, then Maya Bibi. Up on the outside is Bohemian. Restrained now Demar Caratros deep, followed by Steel Dawn, now Meadowman, It's Akron and Marquita Expo. It's Von Trapp in front, 2 circuits out by 4 metres. Kate's Comet the outside without cover. Rolls and Rolls on the leader's back now, takes the trail 3rd. 4th on the outside is Grey Raven. Had a head away, 5th on the fence is Maya Bibi. Travelling up to be 3 back on the outside is Bohemian. Trailed up in turn by Our Meadowman. Steel Dawn his inside. 3rd last Marquita Expo, followed by It's Akron, and 8 metres away Demar Caratros. They've gone the first circuit along the back once again, and the leader is Von Trapp in his favourite role by 4 metres. Sitting up on the outside is Kate's Comet without cover. Ahead away 3rd is Rolls and Rolls, no changes yet, followed by Grey Raven 4th. Ahead away Maya Bibi, trailed up in turn by Steel Dawn. Bohemian's always handy, 3 back on the outside. On its back is Our Meadowman. Marquita Expo 3rd last, followed by It's Akron, and 5 metres away Demar Caratros. About 30 metres had covered the field at the top of the straight with a lap to go, and the leader is Von Trapp. He's had a pretty good run by 4.5 metres. Kate's Comet has sat without cover from the outset. On her inside is Rolls and Rolls, followed by Maya Bibi. Grey Raven the outside, then Bohemian, still 3 back in the running line. Steel Dawn the rail, 2 metres to Our Meadowman, then Marquita Expo, It's Akron and Demar Demar Caratros at the 750 out of the straight. Bohemian about to ease to the outside now, 3 wide. Von Trapp, he goes to the back straight towards the 600 by 4 metres. 2 on the outside, Kate's Comet. She's starting to draw closer despite working. Rolls and rolls on the fence, followed by Grey Raven. Then Maya Beebe. Bohemian pulls to the outside, 3 wide, trailed up by Our Meadow Man. Steel Dawn between runners' angles, 1 off the fence. Then Marquita Expo, it's Akron and Demar Caratros. Before the home turn at the 400 metres, Von Trapp still in front by a metre. 2 on the outside, Kate's Comet sticking on. Bohemian pulls to the outside, the third, 3 wide. No run for Rolls and rolls in the centre, Grey Raven. Our Meadow Man pulls to the outside, 4 wide. Then Maya Beebe, Demar Caratros, Steel Dawn, Marquita Expo, it's Akron. At the 200, Von Trapp being joined by Kate's Comet the outside. Bohemian winding up on the outside, coming quickly with Our Meadow Man on the outside. Bohemian grabbed the lead, coming at it, Our Meadow Man on the outside. Our Meadow Man draws to Bohemian. Our Meadow Man, I reckon, in the last bound has beaten Bohemian. I think Kate's Comet third from Von Trapp. Then Rolls and rolls. In behind them, Demar Caratros from Maya Beebe, Grey Raven, Marquita Expo, it's Akron, and tailed off in the race, Steel Dawn.
Righto, thank you to Brian, and we'll check the result there in a moment at Moonee Valley. Now, Newcastle, the updated market, 10 to 1 for number 1. Number 2, We Did, is at 20s. Number 3, Marie Delmont, is at 15 to 1. 7 to 2 now for number 4.
Racing, good line out, on his toes and 1 tip only, began well with Mr. Snow and moving up along the outside. Gillette Cruiser, Mr. Snow in the middle, but soon after on his toes takes the lead by a length on second, Mr. Snow. 2/3 was Gillette Cruiser, followed by Miss Rain Fox and Shunyard Maggie up on the outside of 1 tip only. A length and a half to Concealed Weapon, and last of all was Babakill. To the back, it's on his toes out by 2. Second, Mr. Snow pressuring the leader. 3 lengths away, third was Gillette Cruiser, followed by Miss Rain Fox to the outside, and they've threaded the others. 5 to Shunyard Maggie and 1 tip only. Into the straight on his toes is 2 in front. Mr. Snow won't get it. On his toes wins. On his toes is 1 from second, Mr. Snow. Third, Gillette Cruiser, followed by Miss Rain Fox and Shunyard Maggie. 1 tip only. Second last with Concealed Weapon, and last of all was Babakill.
All right, thank you, Rod. Now, the winner there was number 2.
Ready to go, race 8. There's the blue light. They're off and racing. And beginning smartly towards the inside as We Did. It's one of the best to begin. Choco Low Bell began quickly. Avon Ace trying to restrain out of the speed battle as they reach the first corner. Going through the centre is Woody Do, followed by Cameo Flyer. They've been pratted very deep on the turn out of the straight. Getting back, First Contender and Rasharama back towards the tail of the field. Choco Low Bell leads into the back the first time. Woody Do settles second on the outside of the leader. Going up to them 3 wide is Cameo Flyer, and over on the rails as We Did, followed further back by Marie Delmont. And then came Avon Ace, who's caught out on a limb out 3 carts wide, followed by KT's Wonder. Settling behind those, Eurythmic Lad on the outside, 2 lengths to Rasharama and 2 lengths to First Contender at the tail of the field. Heading on to the top corner, 1,400 metres left to go, and Choco Low Bell is the leader. Sitting up second is Cameo Flyer. Out 3 deep is Avon Ace, continuing that run up towards the leaders, followed by We Did. Behind those, Woody Do, and a break in the field, Marie Delmont. Next on the outside is Eurythmic Lad, followed by KT's Wonder. The favourite Rasharama is back second last, and last of all is First Contender. Into the straight to get the bell. 1 circuit left to go, 1,000 metres out. And over on the inside, Choco Low Bell is just the leader from Cameo Flyer. Avon Ace has done it very tough, out 3 wide all the way. On the rails behind the leader is We Did, followed by Woody Do as they go by the judge. Eurythmic Lad following up nicely behind those on the outside. And then came Marie Delmont as they lead the straight behind them. Over on the rails, KT Wonder, Rasharama second last, and First Contender is at the tail of the field. Into the final circuit now, 8.50 to run, and Choco Low Bell the leader. Showing out by 3 parts of a length to Cameo Flyer. We Did's had a nice run on the leader's back if it's good enough, followed by Woody Do. And there goes Rasharama taking off and sprinting very quickly around the outside. He caught some of the other drivers napping. Behind those, First Contender trying to follow up behind Rasharama. Eurythmic Lad is a fair way back in the field, followed by KT's Wonder as they go by the 400. Choco Low Bell is the leader. Rasharama moves to second on the outside. First Contender following it, then Woody Do, followed further back by Cameo Flyer, dropping out of it, and then Eurythmic Lad. They've got 300 metres left to go. Choco Low Bell and Rasharama. The whips are cracking. They're a length and a half clear of We Did as they straighten up. Followed on the outside by Woody Do and Eurythmic Lad down the outside. Choco Low Bell fought back. Choco Lobel's just in front. Rasharama's trying to reach it on the outside. Choco Lobel and Rasharama, they're having a great battle. Choco Lobel's just in front and just lasted. Choco Lobel first, Rasharama second. Tight third between Eurythmic Lad and Woody Do, followed by We Did Cameo Flyer. Further back to KT's Wonder, and then came first contender Marie Delmont, and Avon Ace was last in.
6, 9 and 5. Race out at Newcastle, 6, 9 and 5.
Now they're set. Strands Fly racing. Dashing Lindy paced away nicely. Joy's Leader and Lucan's Goal began well. Able Boss and Roman Empire and Just Cash were all fast away, but Able Boss is going to outspeed them. Heading into the first turn, Able Boss will lead by a length and a half on Roman Empire. Joy's Leader and Dashing Lindy just behind them. Then Lucan's Gold and Just Cash from Atrocity and Dunveen. Luna Alto on the fence, being followed by Sammy Bye Bye Eastender. 2 lengths to Alpine Affair, and Brandon Scott and Safursky are together at the rear. Down the back on the first occasion, Able Boss began brilliantly and he shows the way at the 1600. It's Able Boss clear by 1 length on Joy's Leader facing the breeze. Roman Empire third the fence and Just Cash is fourth 1 by 1, and here comes Safursky. He's out wide starting a run, but the driver on Dunveen saw Safursky coming. He's making a move as well. Dashing Lindy is on the fence. Safursky tracking forward behind Dunveen. Sammy Bye Bye going forward in the middle. Then Lucan's Gold from Eastender. A length and a half to Luna Alto drifting back with Atrocity. Alpine Affair is second last, and Brandon Scott on the rails at the rear of the field. Heading towards the 1200, and the pressure is on in front. Able Boss is a narrow leader from Joy's Leader in the centre, and Dunveen who's striding forward 3 wide. Then Safursky who's out deep, Just Cash in the centre. Roman Empire on the rails from Sammy Bye Bye. The first quarter 31.6. Dashing Lindy now midfoot on the fence and awkwardly placed. They're followed by Eastender, Lucan's Gold. Then Luna Alto, Atrocity, Alpine Affair, and Brandon Scott is last. Towards the half, 800 metres to go, and it's Joy's Leader in front. Joy's Leader by 1 length on Dunveen, and Safursky who's working a double time out 3 wide. Able Boss fourth the fence from Just Cash and Roman Empire. Then Sammy Bye Bye 3 wide starting a run. Dashing Lindy going forward in the centre, but still held up from Eastender. Well back is Lucan's Gold, Atrocity, Luna Alto. Alpine Affair is second last, and 2 lengths off last is Brandon Scott towards the far turn, and it's Joy's Leader under pressure. But he's still in front by a half length on Safursky, who's wearing away hard. Able Boss in third place. Sammy Bye Bye 3 wide is winding up. They're followed by Dunveen, and then comes Eastender. Dashing Lindy well back with Just Cash, and wider out is Luna Alto. Joy's Leader just in front before the turn. Safursky trying hard. Able Boss switched back to the inside, but Joy's Leader kicked at the 60. It's Joy's Leader a length in front of Able Boss and Safursky. Joy's Leader hanging on. Eastender flying late, but Joy's Leader gets the money. Joy's Leader first. Photo for the miners, Able Boss or Eastender. Then Safursky, Luna Alto making up ground from Just Cash and Atrocity. Then Sammy Bye Bye, Dunveen, Dashing Lindy well back with Alpine Affair, Roman Empire, Lucan's Gold and Brandon Scott last.
Thanks, Damien, for a photo there. 30.1 the final quarter as we take you to Pete now for an updated market on the next at Wentworth Park.
Is the favourite now. Set to go. Racing, Dixie Lass won the start. Jessica Casey OK. Gracious is showing speed, and so is Pagan Jest. Gracious forces over, joins Pagan Jest. Behind them, Dixie Lass. Jessica Casey's right on their heels behind them. Then high-ranking Soul Revival and Witches Cape, and ahead of them Playgirl. Down the back, and the leader was Pagan Jest, being joined by Jessica Casey. Jessica Casey had swept to the lead and kicked away. Pagan Jest second, followed by Gracious, and then came Playgirl and Dixie Lass, but it's all Jessica Casey. A big win, Jessica Casey down to the wire, 7 lengths. Playgirl is second, Pagan Jest third. Behind them was Soul Revival, Dixie Lass and Gracious. Next to last, Witches Cape, and High Ranking was last.
All right, nice win, Jessica. And that doesn't tickle, does it, really?
My name's Arch. I'm at the Fleece Inn Hotel, the fun pub in Bendigo. We're located in Charleston Road, just opposite the sale yards. Come and enjoy our amenities. Darts room, pool room, picturesque beer garden and cold beer. We also have a drive-in bottle shop, cheap counter meals which are both available 7 days a week. Come and enjoy the personal service of the fleecing staff, where you won't get fleeced.
$1,800 the journey. Light on. They're away. And a pretty even dispatch with the inside four. Singled out is out the best, but it's not going to get across. Going through in the centre, Newey Advance. Chris Kelly the inside. Chevy Cheval has to ease. Wheeler Jim ease back quickly, and it's going to be pretty handily placed. Grantmere win on the inside. Trapped a little wide, Bronzura, and last to settle Vestalise. They head to the back straight, and eventually Newey Advance went to the front and led 4 metres. Chevy Cheval moves up second after being wide early, and Bronzura goes on with the job, so they're really shuffling up again. Chris Kelly on the inside, singled out in the centre. Chevy Cheval goes to the lead. Vestalise off the track. Grantmere in the inside, and Wheeler Jim, after looking like being up there early, now finds itself at the tail, but there has been some pressure on up front. Chevy Cheval goes to the lead. Led 4 metres, Bronzura out 3 wide. Vestalise still going on with it. Newey Advance in behind the leader, then singled out. First quarter 31.3. They are followed then by Chris Kelly, well back on the inside. Wheeler Jim has bided its time, and Grantmere win on the rails. In the straight they come, and the leader Chevy Cheval getting a bit of a breather after working early. 3 metres clear. Bronzura second. Vestalise trapped out 3 wide, can't get around them. Newey Advance is on the inside, singled out, I should say, in the centre. Chris Kelly the inner, 31-1 the second quarter. Still Wheeler Jim bides its time, and Grantmere win on the rails. Heading into the back straight now, just over 600 to run, and Chevy Cheval travelling okay, led 3 metres, Bronzura. Still Vestalise goes forward out wide on the track. Down on the inside behind them, Newey Advance looks for a run. Wheeler Jim gets onto the back of Vestalise, and he takes off on Wheeler Jim 4 wide. Then singled out. Chris Kelly nowhere to go, and Grantmere win. Coming off the back, Chevy Cheval has to go for home because Wheeler Jim's making its claim, but the leader's going strongly. Newey Advance only battling. Bronzura under pressure. Chris Kelly looks for a run on the turn, and Chevy Cheval led 4 metres. Wheeler Jim tries hard, and there is clear then of Newey Advance, Bronzura. It's Chevy Cheval the leader. Wheeler Jim on the outside trying hard. Chevy Cheval finding enough though, and Chevy Cheval, after getting to the early lead, wins 5 metres. Second Wheeler Jim 5 metres away. Newey Advance got third. Chris Kelly came home late. Clear of Bronzura, Vestalise. Grantmere win and singled out.
Okay, 4, 5 and 2, race 6 at Globe Derby. 4, 5 and 2. Choco Labelle 1970 410. Rasharama 120, a Rhythmic Ladder $1.90, Quinella $31.20, Trifecta $515.80 for race 8 at Newcastle. Albion Park.
Hello, I'm Frank Mullaney at the Marquis of Lorne Hotel, Lambton. We're situated in Newcastle's western suburbs. Our hotel is a 2-bar operation. We have the members bar and the games room. Also in the hotel we have SJ's restaurant. Steve, our chef, will gladly cater for your every whims. Whilst wining and dining might not be for you, you can also have your hair styled or cut at our resident hairdresser, Philip. If you are in the area, please feel welcome to pop in and say hello. Thank you.
Ready to go for the 9th event. Ready? They're racing, and pinging the lids was Twin Skin. Raced the length in front of Sir Frederick, and carving across was Trendy Bell to the outside. At the first turn, Trendy Bell clears the pack, and race 3 clear from Twin Skin. Third, Sir Frederick, followed by Little Pegasus. The middle, Master Brody from Bucks Weekend and Almerzo. 8 last of all, Carina Bale. At the top turn, a 1-act affair at the moment for Trendy Bell. It's out by the best part of 10 on Twin Skin second. Third, Sir Frederick from Little Pegasus and Master Brody. Into the straight, though, it's all Trendy Bell careering away, and Trendy Bell wins by 15. Trendy Bell first, second, Twin Skin, tight third. Master Brody on the outside in front of Little Pegasus, Sir Frederick, followed next by Little Pegasus, and also Bucks Weekend with Almerzo back at the rear of the field with Master Brody.
Very easy win to Trendy Bell there. 2 running second, Twin Skin, and we'll check third for you. Now, Mooney.
Look at the field come up. And they're set for the Tyrrell Trot final. Green lights on, they're racing. Hot Pink has missed the start by 35 metres. Out wide, Magnetic Ray is showing speed. So too is Maori Demon. Try to keep it out of the judge the first time. Just in behind them now, the Red Gum Coach, followed by Romantic Flyer. Directum is 4 out. Bark at the Moon has gone for a gallop. And now Magnetic Ray has broken. Outside Maori Demon, Magnetic Ray has broken. Checking the Red Gum Coach and also Directum, who had to force very wide. Romantic Flyer, he now travels up to be second on the leader's back early. He's a Bloomfield third. Up on the outside now is Gear, as Directum now gets going. Back in behind them came the Red Gum Coach, followed by Star of Cindy Precarious. Still going roughly is Magnetic Ray. Out the back some 80 metres away, Bark at the Moon, and 15 metres away, Hot Pink. The leader, Maori Demon, he steadies by 2.5 metres. Directum now travels up on the outside to be second after having